Yo, we're live. What's going on, everybody? Good to
Hey,
see you.
Oh,
So, let's say hi today. It's what is this? Seventh episode? Yeah, seventh episode of Direct Edition Squad. It is Mother's Day Sunday, so
there's milk.
happy
Oh, Giant's milk. My bad.
Giants. So, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day to all the single fathers out there. We appreciate you as well. Happy Mother's Day to any of you who have a mother or have had a mother in one place. I think that covers everybody then.
Yeah.
So,
right.
yeah.
Not a mother, but I've been called a motherfucker.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Or what? My last Happy Mother's Day is to Daenerys, formerly known as Mother of Dragons, now known as Mother of Dragon.
Just,
Good luck.
I'm guessing that's a Game of Thrones reference, right?
Yes, it is. So good luck tonight, Daenerys.
Right.
You got about 30 minutes before the shit goes down. So good
Uh,
luck. So we got Jack Yo up in here. What's up, man? Good to see you.
Yeah, we got
Yeah.
somebody here. Welcome to the party.
So what's up, guys? How you guys doing?
Doing all right,
Good, man.
Had a nice little Mother's Day. Went out
Yeah?
to dinner.
Nice.
Got a little seafood. Nice restaurant my buddy owns called the Lazy Lobster. You're ever in the Keys, come check it out.
Sounds like an epic place. Lazy Lobster.
Right.
Love it.
It is.
Sit out on the patio, drinking some beers, eating some lobster tails or something.
Dude, the weather here was absolute shit today, man. It's in the
Oh wow!
It's in the 40s. There's 15-mile-an-hour winds and it's raining. So
Dang, it's
And
hot and
we
sunny
had
here.
rain on Tuesday or Wednesday, and then after that, it's been like a tropical rainforest, sauna, humidity out. The rest of it's that summer heat, man.
I've been barbecuing all day, shorts and flip flops on. I just threw a t-shirt on to come do this show, man. It's crazy weather here,
Flip flops are standard attire down here, man.
right?
should have came in your birthday suit. That'd have
Yeah, I might be.
been- What are you drinking there?
Got some rock stars.
Some Rockstar.
Energy.
You know I got the Red Bull
Nice.
as usual, but I also have this is my Game of Thrones snack for tonight. It's
Oh, what is that?
yogurt
Oh,
dip pretzels. Dude.
Good.
I
I
love
love
Yogurt pretzels and yogurt
Dude.
raisins. And I
so
love
good,
those.
man. It's the shit, man. I love it.
I mean, don't get me wrong, chocolate's good, but yogurt's where it's at.
I agree.
I'm with you. Yeah, I'm so with you on that.
Right here,
Dude,
I got this snack, bro. This is the
Ooh.
go-to snack. I brought the variety pack.
The variety.
Yeah, man, the peanut butter cracker. This is the quintessential white boy snack in your lunchbox.
Do they have the honey one, the peanut butter honey thing?
No, man, I wish.
that one.
But they got the regular, the sour cream and chive, and then you think
oh, those
it's
are good.
the cheese crackers with the peanut butter. That's my go-to, man.
That'll
I know
be good.
sounds weird, but they're the best.
That'll be good. I mean, I gotta eat. So I gotta eat a real meal tonight, but I'm probably just gonna ruin my stomach with this while I watch Game of Thrones. You know what I mean? But
Yeah. I've
Mr.
been doing
Garrell,
the
Mr. Garrell. is
What's up, Mr. Garrell? How's it going,
Yeah,
man?
Cheese.
Carol, what's up, homie?
Yeah. So we're just bullshitting today. We don't really have an agenda because our teammates are not going to make it tonight. So I think Dustin is sick. And Fuchsia's taking care of him. So hope you feel better, bro. Myself, I've had a fever since about Friday that I've been fighting on and off. So I've been doing a hell of a lot of sleeping this weekend, which has been awesome. Love catching up on sleep. But the one thing I did want to bring up that I noticed from the past week is the Final Fantasy VII remake trailer that finally dropped, which included some gameplay footage. So if you're not familiar with the Final Fantasy VII remake, I think most casual gamers and certainly hardcore gamers are at least aware of the game Final Fantasy VII, the original one back in the day for PlayStation 1. Complete classic, totally got me back into RPG gaming. Was very obsessed with it at the time.
You got double disc, right?
Yeah, dude. So now, about 5 years ago, they announced that they were going to be doing a remake, sort of redoing the game, bringing the graphics back up to speed. and making the gameplay up to speed for like PS4 level gaming. And then 4 years went by with like literally zero news about this game. And then on Thursday or Friday of this week, at the PlayStation, some PlayStation like conference or event, right at the end, they snuck in a trailer, and now the trailer is available online. And the trailer is about a minute and a half, and includes both cutscenes and actual gameplay footage for the Final Fantasy VII remake. Cloud looks fucking dope. At the end of the trailer, you kind of see a little glimpse of Sephiroth. Looks dope. Aerith looks really, really good. They tease Tifa in there, but you don't actually ever see that character. But you see Barrett, so you see a lot of the OG FF7 crew main crew. You see gameplay footage; it looks really, really good. And then you see some cutscene stuff where there's like redoing that whole like reactor, like that first mission of the game, which is classic.
It is. I got the music in my head.
Dude, it's so good. So it really got me stoked, and like I saw all sorts of like reaction videos and stuff in the gaming community to that trailer drop over the weekend. So if you're not aware that dropped, I suggest go check it out. And at the end there, they tease that more information about the remake is coming in June, which is E3. I'm assuming, because that's like the biggest con or trade show for the gaming world. E3 every year. Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to some more news about the FF7 remake. We got some more people who in the chat. Good to see you guys.
Yeah, we got my boy Randy Snake. What's up, Randy?
Good to see you back on YouTube, buddy.
Yeah,
I know you're killing it, man. Instagram, but that's how I originally met him, man. And I think in the RB3 12 Days of Christmas ways, man. There's only like so many people in those things, man. We were all coming out winners there.
I think I made it to at least 6 or 7 of those 12 days. I don't think I did all of them because just my schedule, but it was fun. It was fun. And I won a book, signed Batman book, I think. Kelly Jones book.
I got a Joker Daffy Duck autograph book.
And I got that Jim Lee signed Jim Lee print you see in my background or whatever. Yeah, somewhere right there. No.
Well, I ended up getting this one from one of our members, man. Kenny, man, Comic Head. I participated in his auction. He did this one up for me and sent it over. I dig it, man, Mr. Freeze.
Ooh, did you draw that?
Pretty damn good. I didn't know you had a steady hand, Comic Head.
Dude,
yeah, he does some pretty good stuff. I got one from him somewhere.
Thank you.
I think my the Hulk that I drew for Jeffrey's in his background somewhere. I think I see it. Yeah, back there. I wouldn't say I have major skills, but like I tried. Big Will, good to see you. Daniel Arzola, what's up, buddy? Stay Puff, 1983, Comic Head 84. What's up,
guys? Yeah, and Randy Resnake, I got an AOK in the mail from him. I still haven't opened it.
What happened, bros?
Yeah, right.
That's another one that he was up in there in the RB3 chats, and that's when the Snake Bros were born.
Yeah, I remember Daniel Arzola was up in that chat all the time. Didn't he win the grand prize?
He's from. I've actually met Daniel. He's from where I live.
He won that Ryan Kincaid Wonder Woman sketch or something like that.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Oh yeah, Wonder Woman sketch. That's right.
So what you been up to, Jeffrey? What's going on?
Working a lot, man. Working a lot. Doing a few streams here and there. I was just talking before we went live about that new Spider-Man trailer that dropped. I really liked that. I thought it was pretty good.
I liked it a lot. It opens up a lot of potential debate about multiverse stuff and or like Mysterio plotline stuff.
Yeah. So like
I'm like, is he the good Mysterio? Like he's like for real, or is he just lying like we all thought he was?
Yeah.
And then I also heard another rumor that possibly Chameleon.
Huh. I haven't heard that one yet, but that is one. I was thinking the same thing that you were though. Is it like, is the whole alternate dimension or whatever, is that for real? Is that just BS? Mysterio is made up? Yeah.
I mean, because Peter starts kind of is kind of debunking it right from the start.
Yeah.
But there's one thing I'm gonna throw out, just trying to jump in ahead, in that everyone's like, dude, Mary Jane or MJ knows, because she's not really Mary Jane, she's just MJ.
I totally think that's a illusion.
So do I. Just like in the last one, where she's like, "Oh, what are you, Spider-Man?" No, I'm just messing with you. Like, I think she says that because she knows that he likes him, and she's trying to be her, like how she was in the last film.
Yeah, it's consistent with her like sarcastic humor.
Exactly. Yeah.
Shtick, I guess.
She was in the latest season of the OA, and it actually threw me off how awesome the third season of the OA was, or second season, whatever it was.
I still haven't seen the OA. I know it's Zendaya, right? That's the name of the actor.
I think she's an Australian.
She's also
Zendaya is.
She's the star of a new show on HBO that's about to drop. Also, I forget the name of it, but she's like the lead actress of a new HBO.
Man, I mean, she's actually taking her time and doing it right, from being like, what was she, a Disney or a Nickelodeon?
Right, she's picking and choosing some pretty cool, like.
Usually they get thrust out there into something that's like just, I don't know, teeny bopper garbage,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, but I was also thinking, because they show the Spider-Man in that like noir suit, right?
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it the black Spider-Man suit.
I think it's a stealth suit. I don't think it's the noir suit.
So there's a difference between those.
Well, you got the trench coat and the hat for the noir.
Well, I guess so.
And then Nicolas Cage has to do the voice, so I mean.
Right? I was just thinking that might fit into that like alternate timeline kind of thing, where like he wasn't actually the Peter Parker from the movie.
Yeah, maybe another Spider-Man.
Two of them in there. Yeah, and he's like chasing Mysterio around, or something. I don't know.
The name of the Zendaya HBO show is called Euphoria. So,
Euphoria.
Yeah. So, and I'm not sure exactly when it premieres or anything, but that's the name of it. Barbarian Kung Fu. Good to see you, bro.
What up, brother?
Daniel Arzola says, I hope they do a Venom crossover with tons battling.
Yeah, tons of battling.
Yeah. I have mixed feelings. About the direction that Spider-Man goes long term after this movie, because let's say the intention is for them to want him to be a much bigger part of the Avengers, like whether he's the leader of the Avengers or not. Like
that's kind of how I felt like they were trying to put.
But that's the way that the trailer positions.
Right,
Spider-Man before this movie. We don't know what's going to happen in the movie, but that's the way the trailer positions him. Yet at the same time, either right now or as soon as this movie is done at the box office, there will be so much behind the scenes happenings going on around the contract between Sony and Marvel Studios about the rights to use Spider-Man, what the plan is for the rights to use Spider-Man, the future Sony movies that may or may not include Spider-Man, right? Because they're definitely making a Venom sequel. They're making this Morbius thing.
I don't think they're gonna let any of Sony's stuff interweave with the MCU. But Sony would be a fool not to just lease Spider-Man Tom Holland.
Marvel Studios doesn't need to let them do anything, but the other way around, Sony would be a fool to not put Tom Holland in their.
Well, that's the other thing. Tom Holland, the actor, if he's signed to Disney on contract, not Spider-Man, Tom Holland, then what incentive is he
signed to Sony? He's signed to Sony.
He is signed to Sony?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then, that eliminates what I was going to say. But I don't see any benefit of putting Tom Holland in the Venomverse. I think it's going to make it. It's going to just not make it right. They just need to do their own thing with that until they're done with Venom, and then.
I kind of think so too. Just kind of rolled. Venom did.
They're gonna make their loot off of Spider-Man, dude. They're never gonna sell Spider-Man, and if they do, they're stupid, and they're just gonna lease him forever to Disney. Just keep leasing him. You want 3 more movies? Your movies are making $2 billion now. All right, it's gonna cost you this much to get Spider-Man. The price is just gonna keep going up every time they need to renew the contract.
Yeah, it's not in their best interest to sell the rights for sure. It's just continue exploiting the rights, while also potentially exploiting the talent now too. You know what I mean? And putting him in their own verse, their own Spider-Verse.
Yeah, Chad said on here, Miles Morales is the Venomverse. That would be a good one way to tackle it, man. To get Miles Morales out there before the MCU gets him. Well, they still have to get the rights to him, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, without actually reading the fine print on the original agreement and then reading the fine print on whatever the next agreement is, we're just speculating like crazy. You know what I mean? But it's kind of fun to speculate about. I just hope that the Marvel Studios universe doesn't completely lose the rights to use Spider-Man and it doesn't go that direction, because that would be a bummer.
Yeah, the only way that would happen if Sony's just a complete idiot and they try to like.
They've been complete idiots in the past, so
you have to understand that MCU made Tom Holland and Spider-Man what they are. Like, I mean, Spider-Man is Spider-Man. Don't get me wrong, but no, the last few renditions of him, people weren't too happy with. They had a lot of nitpicky things. So, like when he came to the MCU, everyone agreed. Oh man, this is the Spider-Man. They did it right.
Yeah, like Daniel Arzola mentioned in the chat earlier, isn't it a 6-movie contract with Spider-Man? I was under the impression it was a 5-movie contract.
This is his last movie. Yeah, I know that.
So it was Civil War, then it was Homecoming, then it was Infinity War, then Endgame, and now Far From Home. So that completes the contract, as far as I was aware of it. Could be wrong.
As far as Tom Holland's contract, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So good to see you. 90 MF Comics.
It could be Tom Holland's contract also, but it was a 5-picture deal lease from Sony to MCU.
Right. Exactly.
I'm sure it's bundled together. Spider-Man, Tom Holland, like you said. I didn't know until just now that Tom Holland was actually signed to Sony Pictures.
Sony.
So yeah, it's probably exactly the same thing.
So Just Rican's up in here. What's up, Rod? JP's Budget Collecting. Good to see you, Jason.
Hey, Rod, what's up, man? I'll be on his show. Was it next week or 2 weeks from now? That'll be cool.
Nice. Yeah.
Of course, Chad's up in here also. Everybody's gearing up for Game of Thrones right now. We got about 15 minutes to go. Pretty big episode tonight. So, what about you, Bake? I know you've been doing a lot of work. What else is going on?
I don't know, man. Just a whole lot of nothing. Working, moving my shop and stuff. Mother's Day, I went shopping, picked up a couple Mystery Mini Lego bags.
Cool.
Ended up getting a Dale from Chip and Dale.
Nice.
Hey.
Nice little acorn, and then Hades from Hercules.
Yeah. He's like the main
go back there on my Lego Ninjago City. It's all filled up with all sorts of little Lego figures, man.
I'd be afraid of like bumping up against that thing.
Yeah, most of them are put in pretty good. But other than that, man, I was on the hunt earlier, or was it? Yeah, it's Friday.
Oh yeah,
right.
yeah. You showed up. You showed up. You made. I had you. I had my money on you, but yeah, I think what was it?
I brought some decent books, but man, they had some bangers, dude. Everyone had first appearances. Everyone had,
You showed out, that's for sure.
And Jeffrey pulled out that Rocket Raccoon. That was pretty good too, man.
Yeah, that was the only non-slabbed book on there. Keeping it raw.
Well, I wanted to go out on a real true hunt, man, but I'm down in the Keys and I couldn't get up to Miami to go looking around at the shop. So I had to rely on pre-orders and auction. Thank God I hit that auction from Kenny the other day, or else I probably wouldn't have had a book.
I haven't been buying books off eBay or auctions really much at all the past few months. It's mainly been YouTube auctions and just normal new comic book day kind of stuff. I haven't really been doing a ton of random hunting or eBay browsing. I've just been trying to stay. I've been trying to keep my budget tight, and the easiest way for me to keep my budget tight is to just not go on eBay at all. And I'm
with you.
Yeah, because it leads down once I start watching one book, then I start watching another book, all of a sudden I got 20 books in my watch list, and then I'm getting all the notifications in the app hey, this auction's running out. Hey, like, get this before it runs out. And it's like
the one that keeps going. I keep seeing giant size X-Men come across, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I haven't forgot. I'm gonna get it one of these days. Stop flashing across my screen.
Yeah, so I kind of like quit eBay cold turkey so I can like, I don't know, have
when
enough.
I do eBay now, man, I specifically go to look for a specific book, and for the most part, it hasn't been there recently. So, you know, no worries. I'm not trying to spend a bunch of money, even on new comic book days, dude. I've just been kind of like not feeling it. Like, only, like one or two.
I think I picked up 6 books last Wednesday. It was a light week, and maybe four or 5 of those books are books I'm actually reading. And then one of them was a new #1, like Batman and the Outsiders #1 or something.
Yeah, I got that too. I picked up 5 books, 3 different ones total, and I got.
But that was a light week. That was a light week for me, and I'm trying to cut down on the titles as well.
Hey, Bueller's here, man.
Bueller, good to see you, bro.
What's up, man? Bueller. Yeah, I totally agree. Part of I had my freaking credit card hijacked, well, debit card, whatever you want to call it, by somebody. So I had to cancel.
Same thing happened to me at Star Wars Celebration. Somebody hit up the whole con with like wireless RFID, like scanner technology. Man. So they waited a week and then they put thousands of dollars of charges on like hundreds of people's credit cards, mine included. So I had to help deal with that mess like a week after, which was really a pain in the ass.
Yeah, me too. So I can't do anything. All my accounts are like closed down. Yeah.
Thieves are one of the worst, dude. Everyone busts their ass trying to get what they got, and then people come along and steal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Work, you make motherfuckers work.
Right, I know. So totally put a hold on all of my internet. Like,
boy, you need a role model. Get yourself a job.
That's right. Top flight security.
Top flight security in the world, Craig. So yeah, is anyone else in the chat? Did you all see that It 2 trailer? We were kind of talking before it started. Man, that old lady in the beginning is creepy, and when she does that Pennywise walk all funky, oh dude, and she's walking across the hall naked and shit. Oh dude. Yeah, it was gnarly. Check it out.
Yeah, I'm going to now. I heard naked women. Probably some old man.
And her skin's rotten off and shit.
Yes, perfect.
But it's a good amount of creepy, man, and it's a nice going back and forth with the little kids from the first part, and you see them all growing up with who is it? Bill Hader, Professor X is one of the guys. Jessica, what's her Chastain?
Yeah, Chastain.
But I like the kids, man. I dig the Stand By Me's, the Goonies,
I love those movies. I love this movie. I feel so behind because I still haven't seen the first one. Like I just feel.
I haven't either. Yeah.
Yeah, the dude, bro, the little kid from Shazam, the guy that has the walker legs.
Yeah. That's basically what he got his break from and got noticed and cast and all these other things now.
Yeah, and then the other kid from Stranger Things.
Stranger Things, yeah.
Finn Wolfhard. Tell me that, dude. That's such a cool name.
Such a badass name.
He's either being an actor or a porn star. One or the other, bro.
When your real name sounds like a porn star wrestler name, like
right,
you're being set up for success, I guess.
I think so. Remember that, guys. If you ever have kids, you got to give them a good name.
Nice, strong names like Finn.
Yes.
I like Finn. Huck Finn.
Yeah.
Huckleberry.
Huckleberry.
Yes.
Great movie.
So, how many episodes of Games of Thrones are left?
2.
Is this it? 2, including this one.
2 left in 10 minutes.
Including tonight. So tonight's the second to last episode ever.
I follow this dude on
the next Sunday, the last
day, man. But he said there was a big leak, and he's like, I'm not spreading any leaks or nothing. He's like, it's not for me to do that, and HBO's knocking off channels that do. He's like, but for major fans, he's like, I hear the writing goes off the deep end on the last issue or the last 2 episodes, and you're going to be disappointed with how they handle certain things. And I'm like, God damn it. I told you to take more episodes and not spend money on that stupid intro.
Have you guys been enjoying this last
the
season?
same intro from season 1 is just as good for season 8. We didn't need to spend another $1 million just to get some tiles flipping around going blue, 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 blue.
I honestly don't think that's where the money has been spent.
I know.
I mean, like,
they complain about the damn wolf too.
I mean,
like,
there's people making all these, like, in my opinion, pretty petty complaints, and in my opinion, I think the season so far has been fantastic. So
the only complaint I have is that
I've never read the books. Like, I can't really come at it from a perspective of having read the books because I never read them, and
I didn't know there were.
Yeah, so I mean,
no, I'm good with how everything's been up to this point, man. It's the only thing I didn't like was the battle. I thought it was a little too dark. That's it. It was, but I get from a director standpoint, they were either saving money on the budget or they were trying to get inside the mind of all the people there with death coming at them that you had.
Yeah, I think that it was an intentional decision to set the scene that way. All I did was turn off the lights in my room and it looked fine. Like, I think that was, like, literally that was the solution, was turn off the lights in your own room, because if you got a very dark screen and you got a dark scene on the screen, if you have lights on in the room, that's going to counterbalance the visual and make it difficult to see.
Yeah, for me, I got my old big screen in the bedroom, so that's like a 720. So I think that's why it started shitting out on me in the dark. But then when I watched on the big dog, it was looking nice. I mean, it was still tough to see some shit, but it looked better.
So
but the only thing that I have a problem with is the damn what's his name? I forgot. Ghost. Bro, everyone the whole time, where's Ghost? Where's Ghost? Episode 1, there's Ghost, but they don't tell you how the hell he got there or where the hell he's been or what the hell happened. Then the guy fights for everybody, gets his ear ripped off, and he doesn't even get a pat on the fucking head before he gets a boot to the Wild North. Come on, man. And the excuse is that, man, that wolf is too expensive. I don't know.
I didn't notice it, and I don't care.
I know. I'm just fucking.
I think that's another.
When I first,
I don't know. Like,
when I first saw that first season, and they all got their own wolves and shit, and then the kid could warg, and I'm like, oh, he's warging in a dragon. He's gonna get in the wolf. It's all gonna be dope. So much for warging in a dragon. Jeez. That let me down. I mean, they're even like, he will fly. He will fly. And they were talking about fucking crows the whole time. Come on, man. That ain't cool for. Jeez. I love the show, though. Don't get me wrong.
You're just reinforcing my earlier points about petty
nitpicking.
Yeah, seriously. Like, if you just listen back to what you just said, it's just like, bro.
That was just the stuff that I was really looking forward to, that I wanted to see, and that's all. That's me.
Yeah. It's okay.
Don't make me go off about the culture of they should have done this or they should have done that, because that's, I mean, unfortunately, that's like the internet culture that we live in. Like, nobody just like takes what they're given and like either likes it or don't like it. They always have to go that extra mile of, but they should have, like, I hate that shit personally. That's like the worst.
Have you read the books, Bake?
No.
Okay.
My buddy has, and he fills me in on what's different, and I'm like,
no. I have a couple friends. Like, I have a couple of friends who've read the books, and my brother has read the books also. But I don't know if he's caught up yet on the show. And I hear like various different opinions on people who've read the books, but
there's
like,
diehard book fans that are like, oh, you didn't read the book, you didn't spell the name right in the chat, and I'm like, suck it, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, I'm like, what was it? I spelled out Miss Sunday one time, and they're like, that's not how you spell it, it's Miss Sunday. And I'm just like, bro, do you ever hear this guy talk on TV? It sounds like he's saying MS Sunday. I don't give a shit how you spell it in the book. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I don't care either. Like, because I might be curious to read the books at some point, but only after they're all available. Like, George R. Martin just seemingly never will finish this book, so.
Yeah, well, the one thing that I heard was like, man, I'm surprised the show's. Maybe you said it or someone else said it. Like, I'm surprised that you're ending the show here because there's a lot more to where it goes, where the book's going to end.
Yeah.
They had a lot more to go, like with characters. Like, this is kind of just a tipping off point for characters like this show and where it's ending as far as the point in the book.
Right. Yeah. I mean, because when you think about it, if they're gonna mine the source material for like alternate, spin-off shows and stuff, because they had like 5 or 6 spin-off shows in development, and we still don't really know which spin-off show they're gonna go with down the line, to actually make. So who knows? I mean, there's a lot of stuff that could happen with Game of Thrones storytelling, even after next Sunday night is over. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of time, because they still have all the rights to that. Amazon is going to go make Lord of the Rings shows, right? They bought the rights to those.
I can't believe someone waited that long anyway.
Crazy. So there's going to be another war of these like fantasy shows down the line in 5, 6, 7 years. So.
Looks like everyone's getting ready to go watch this.
Yep, everybody's peacing out. Game of Thrones fan.
Hey, all right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in.
Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Sure. We'll let you go, and
snacks.
Bake and I are gonna go as well and go do the thing. So thanks for stopping by. We'll see you guys next week.
Enjoy it.